Yo, that man. Yo, that. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all here? Y'all with me? Hold up. Pull up the comments. Make sure y'all here with me. What's going on? Yes, I'm in my basement. The studio is being kind of refurbished. So we in the basement today. We in the basement. What's going on? What's going on? Where y'all at? Let me get a yo that. Let me get a like before I start. We ain't got that much time. Probably got like a half an hour on here. Got to get back to the kids. Got a new baby girl. Philadelphia Eagles, man. I need to know that y'all in here before I start. Where y'all at? Talk to me. I know I'm a little late. I apologize for that. Okay, Packers rookie Marshawn Lloyd is officially inactive. That ain't who we got to worry about. Got to worry about Josh Jacobs. We're going to get into that. I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me clearly? What's going on? I think I might want to change my background, man. Nah, I'm gonna keep it like that. What's going on? Can I get a yo that before we start? All right, let's get it. So the Philadelphia Eagles taking on, and to me, this is a lot of hype. Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers, right? Let me get my lighting right. I had to rush from work. Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers in Brazil. This is major, not only for the Philadelphia Eagles and for the Green Bay Packers, but it's major for the NFL. The first game in Brazil, and they had they had to pick the number one team. They had to pick number one team. We all know Kansas City won last year, but we already know what it is. We know what it is. Philadelphia Eagles, man. Come on now. Best fans, best roster. Where do we go? I mean, what else do we say, should I say? All right, so things I'm concerned about. Obviously, it's the injuries. The injuries are concerning to me. Devin White, not even he ain't even get on a plane. So that ankle injury or lower extremity injury must have been nagging him for a minute. They ain't even get on the plane. Then they do catch a plane ride. Then we find out Isaiah Rodgers is out. That's another hurt piece. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. Two people obviously got to step up. Both of them has been on the Philadelphia Eagles. One has been on here for a lot of years, 2019. And then you got another one who we got a lot of expectations for. So let's talk about the linebacker. Let's talk about Nakobe Dean, the elephant in the room. It's been reports coming out that they saying that he was going to be the starter anyway over Devin White. I didn't see that, and I don't see that. I don't know where that's coming from, but we all know how the Philadelphia media do. Let's keep it tall like City Hall. We know how the Philadelphia media do, man. Always painting a narrative, always trying to get clicks and likes or whatever the case may be. So they're going to spin things to make it seem like something is what it ain't. They Houdinis over there. You know what I mean? But this the first I'm hearing that Nakobe Dean is supposed to start over Devin White. That just don't sound right to me. So when you really, really break it down and when you look at it, it's like, damn, are they saying this because of the injury? It might have been because of the injury because they knew it was lingering for a while. But nevertheless, Nakobe Dean got to step up. Nakobe Dean has to step up. He's going to be in that starting role. It's going to be him, Zach Baum, a couple other guys. We all know Bryce Young. He's going to play linebacker, but he's that Russian guy. He's not a cover guy. Zach Baum is really the same kind of guy. He rushes. You know what I mean? We was really, to me, counting on Devin White to be able to cover in the middle of the field. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of packages where it's like 5-6 DBs. You can have Avonte Mattis, Kelly Ringo, Cooper DeJean. I mean, you got a lot of DBs. So to me, if it's in third and long, don't be surprised if you see like one linebacker out there, the rest pass rushers and cornerbacks and safeties. Make sure you hit the like button for your boy, man. I need to know if y'all in here, man. If y'all in here, let me know if y'all in here. Comment. Let me know how y'all feeling. Give me y'all score predictions. Who y'all think gonna win score predictions, and we're gonna do also Give me a key player on offense and defense, man. Comment below, let me know. All right. So the other guy obviously is Avonte Maddox to me. People have been saying Kelly Ringo should play in the slot. I don't think so. I like Kelly Ringo a lot. I think that this guy got major upside, but just not in the slot for me. Not in the slot. To me, you gotta find somewhere else for him, and that's the outside. So if anything, I would have Avonte Maddox play in the slot because of the injury of Isaiah Rodgers and Quinyon Mitchell. He can play on the outside. They already said Quinyon Mitchell was going to play 100% of the snaps. He said he was going to be out there. They're going to work the young pup. They're going to work the young pup. So to me, you got to make sure that he's still out there. And to make sure he's still out there, you let Avonte Maddox play in the slot. You can use Cooper DeJean, and you got other guys that play safety. You got CJ Gardner-Johnson. I mean, you got guys that can play safety. The concerning thing is the slot is more concerning than safeties because you got more safeties than you do slot guys. But Avonte Maddox has been there. Avonte Maddox played there since 2019 until last year when they moved him to safety. So to me, that's your best option. No, it's Isaiah Rodgers. You got to go with Avonte Maddox, man. And I understand people probably like hold up. When last time we seen Avonte Maddox, he was booty juice. I get that. I understand that. But for real, the whole defense was. For real. The whole defense was. But what I am going to say is he was coming off an injury. When we seen him in the beginning of the season, when he wasn't hurt, before he got hurt, I want to say like the first 4 to 5 weeks, and he was healthy. We seen a dog out there. So to me, I don't think to me, I really don't think it's no hold on, my bad. I really don't think that is it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer that Avonte Maddox should play. Let's get to the offensive side. I mean, this is where all the firepower is. This to me is the best offense in the NFL. I understand a lot of people made moves. I understand what Houston did. I understand what Green Bay got. And we're gonna talk about those young pups over there in a second. I understand what a lot of teams have. We just seen what Kansas City displayed. Patrick Mahomes definitely, and Kansas City, they definitely still got a team. I don't understand what the hell Baltimore was doing. I mean, they went down 10 and they just stopped using Derrick Henry. Come on now, that's wild. You got the best runner of the football in the game, even though I think that Christian McCaffrey is a better all-around running back. Saquon Barkley is a better all-around running back, but Derrick Henry is the best runner of the football, meaning just grab the football and run. He's the best guy at the running back position. So to not give him the ball, I think he had like 10 carries, and most of them was in the first quarter. I don't know, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about the Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. It's some talented teams out there. But when you look at roster head to toe, especially on the offensive side, I mean, we're not just talking about names. We're talking about actual people that have been to the Super Bowl. That's another thing that I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to come out victorious on is because of experience. We're going to get into that later. So when you look at it, the Philadelphia Eagles, from top to bottom, I'm talking about from Jeff Stoutland to the offensive line, to the running back, to the wide receivers, to the tight end, to the quarterback. I mean, what holes actually do you have? If you are the defensive coordinator that's going against the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm pretty sure you don't get no sleep. I'm pretty sure you don't get no sleep the night before the game, the week before the game, the day after you play whoever you just played the week before. Because you're going to have to try to find a way or try to pick and say, you know what, I'm just going to have to deal with him getting off today. I'm going to have to deal with A.J. Brown getting off today. Or I'm going to have to deal with Devontae Smith getting off today. Or maybe I'll just let Saquon rush for $150 or something like that, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. One of the two of these guys is going to get off. Then you still got Jahan Dotson. And let's not even, come on. Dallas Goedert, top five a tight end in the game. And to me, is no debate. So, I mean, you got a lot of things going on. if you are the defensive coordinator, and it's got to keep you up at night. It's got to keep you up at night. So to me, the way that the Philadelphia Eagles win this game is stay true to who you are. You got to stay true to who you are, and we don't know who they are yet, but they do. Kellen Moore has brought nuance to this team, and we kind of seen it. You know, they don't really show their hand during the preseason, but I'm gonna tell you what they did. What we did see, we seen pre-snap motion, which we was yelling for at the top of our lungs last year from them other guys. We was yelling at the top of our lungs for Brian Johnson and Nick Sirianni to use motion, to use the middle of the field. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. I understand that they got some young guys over there. The defense is okay. It's okay, but you're gonna have to pick your poison. You're gonna have to pick your poison. What are you gonna do? You want death from 1,000 cuts, or do you want a headshot? That's what is gonna have to happen. Death from 1,000 cuts is Saquon just keep first down, or Dallas Goedert chip here, boom, boom, 5 yards, and just keep mauling down the field. Or do you want these 40-yard bombs over Baghdad, damn near every other play? Which one do you want? How do you really want it? However you want it, however you need. That's what we're looking at right now. That's what the Packers is looking at. I'm sorry. So when you I just don't know if any defense, especially this defense, has enough to keep up. Now, what I'm gonna say is the injuries, it's going to make it real interesting with the injuries of Devin White and also Isaiah Rodgers. But I do trust, and it is all on paper, but I do trust that Vic Fangio will find a way to make sure that all of these young guys, they're where they're supposed to be, and they do the job that they're supposed to be. Then you still got Darius Slay on the outside and Quinyon Mitchell, who everybody's just raving about. The wide receivers, he been going to war with them. He hasn't backed down from AJ Brown or Devontae Smith. You think he's going to back down to any of these young pups over there? You think he's going to back down to a Christian Watson? You think he's going to back down to those dudes? Nah, it's up and it's stuck. So to me, you really got to pay attention to this young kid and his attitude. It ain't like he cocky. They say he like quiet, but when the rubber meet the road, it's like, yo, let's get it on. And that's what you gotta like, especially out of your first round pick. And then you got Cooper DeJean. I don't know if, because there's been some reports that because of the injury, he took a step back. And that's going to happen, especially with a young kid, with anybody, especially at the beginning of the training camp. The beginning of the camp and before the preseason games, ain't really have any snaps. So he's going to take a step back. But don't worry. Around week 4, week 5, you're probably going to see this kid starting. We all know the talent that he puts on the table. We all know the athleticism that he has. So do not worry. Cooper DeJean will be on the field, and we all going to be saying Cooper DeJean real soon. I do want to talk about Nick Sirianni and his role, or whatever you want to call it. I ain't really get to talk to y'all this off season. Like I said, if y'all don't know, I just had a baby girl, man. Shout out to my wife, giving me, a beautiful daughter, man. Beautiful daughter. But here's what I'm going to say. I like the fact of when a man makes a mistake, he can own up to that mistake so that he doesn't make it anymore. He can say, you know what, I was wrong. Let me fix it. I was wrong for hiring or requesting to hire Brian Johnson. I was wrong for Sean Desai in the middle of the season. What this might not have been his play. It might have been, who knows, in the middle of the season, basically making Sean Desai demoted for another guy that didn't do nothing at all either. So he says, I'm going to get some veteran guys. I'm going to get some guys that I know can just run their offense or run their defense, and all I gotta do is just peek in. Yo, what's going on? Everything good? I mean, you got a successful business when you are the manager, the owner, whatever, and all you gotta do is be like, "Yo, y'all good over there?" And they like, "Yep." They like, "Yep, we got this." You trust your team, and I think that's what Nick Sirianni has. So now he can go to special teams, see what's going on with that. Now he can talk to players individually and see where they head at is mentally, to see where they head as mentally, because I think that's very important. We think just because these guys are making millions that they're not people and they robots or whatever the case may be. So a lot of people are making fun of Nick Sirianni for him being I don't know what you want to call it, a manager or whatever the case may be. But sometimes in some scenarios, that's what you need. And it looks like that we're going to see, though. But it looks like he's trusting Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio to do what they do. Because we all know a couple of these picks, especially the Jalen Hunt pick, and I'm interested to see him. I want to see if he's going to get on the field today. I'm really zoned in to see what Jalen Hunt's going to do. But we all know that was a Vic Fangio pick, hands down. Hands down, that was a Vic Fangio pick, and I ain't mad at it because once again, we're hearing this is just hearing, but it's coming from multiple sources that this kid athleticism is off the charts. They said he's picking up the game, and he might be coming along faster than everybody thinks. So to me, I think that this could turn out to be a great pick. But it also got to be put on the field. He also has to stay on the field. Staying healthy is the best ability is availability. We understand that. But what I'm saying that to say, I think that Nick Sirianni has given the trust and the helm to a Kellen Moore and also a Vic Fangio. Now, to me, and I made a video about this, I want to say, it was last week. And I did say, and I quote, and I'm gonna keep standing on. I'm gonna stand on this until I can't no more. It's like when you're trying to crush a can. I'm gonna keep standing on it till I can't stand no more. You got everything that you need. I was just raving about the offense. So if you are a Kellen Moore, this is the best. Yes, you have been a coach a while. Yes, we know that you know what you did over there in Dallas. We know you had a top 5 offense every year that you was there, even though a lot of people blame you for whatever. It is what it is. You still had a top 5 offense. We understand that you was just with the Chargers, with Justin Herbert and Austin Eckler and the guys like that. We get that. But this roster is different. This this roster is deep. The offensive line, the tight ends, the wide receivers now, the running back. It got no holes. It got no holes. So to me, you can't mess this up. You cannot mess this up because to me, you're looking at if I'm looking at Kellen Moore through a microscope, right? You're looking at either getting a head coaching job after the season or not coaching in the NFL for a while. Because everybody's going to look at it. If you fail on this one, if you fail with this roster, with this quarterback, everybody's going to look, well, who knows? Because a lot of people want, and we're going to talk about that too. A lot of people want to blame Jalen Hurts and stuff, whatever. All right. So to me, if you come into an instance to where as though you fail and the offense is not doing what they supposed to do, if it's, and I'm not just saying players dropping passes, blown blitz coverages, stuff like that's not what I'm saying. You know what a failure look like from a coach. So to me, you have an opportunity to either get a head coaching job or they're not coaching the NFL for a while. You can't fail with this one. You can't. This is the best and most talented roster that you ever had. So if I'm Kellen Moore, I got to make sure that and it's going to, the biggest challenge for him probably is to see how he can make everybody eat, because you got some guys that's getting paid. You got AJ Brown getting paid, Devontae Smith getting paid, Saquon Barkley getting paid, Dallas Goedert getting his bread. So everybody wants to show that, yo, I'm worth the bread that I'm getting. So we got to understand that even though we see when somebody else makes a play, you know, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, they wanted the first over there. You get that, you understand that. But we also seen last year AJ Brown, he had a little, you know, he had a little diva in him, especially around, and it was rightfully so, though. It was rightfully so. He had a little diva in him, and he was like, yo, basically like, yo, I ain't getting this damn ball. What's up? And then he went on that crazy tear over $150 for like 5 weeks. It broke an NFL record. We seen that. We seen that. So if I'm Kellen Moore, I'm figuring out a way how to keep all these dudes happy. Even if I gotta go to him and say, yo, listen, the Packers game might not be your game. It might be Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley show. But next week, I guarantee, not guarantee, but I'm gonna make sure that AJ Brown, you eat. All of y'all gonna eat. It might not be all in the same game. It could be. But you might not be featured this week. It's too much talent. It's too much talent. Now let's get to the Jalen Hurts hate. First of all, to say that number one, Jordan Love has, Jalen Hurts has more to prove than Jordan Love, and that Jordan Love is a better player and is more accomplished. I understand where Shannon was going with that, and the other dude over there that's with Shady, Speak for Yourself, that used to play for us for like a year or something. I think he was on the Dream Team. Acho. I don't know what he got against Jalen Hurts. He be saying some outlandish stuff. And it's like, what did this dude do? Did he steal your prom date? Like what's really going on? What's really, talk to me? What's really going on? So to me, when you go out there and you say, we haven't seen Jalen Hurts really rise, and we don't know who Jalen Hurts really is, and yada yada yada. Okay, he had a bad year. But a year before that, he had an MVP year and went to the Super Bowl. It's like we just diminish all of that. And then I'm not even going to say a bad year. He had 35 touchdowns, 37 touchdowns. 37 touchdowns? Or was it correct me if I'm wrong. I know he had 38 touchdowns. He had 23 throwing touchdowns and 15 rushing touchdowns. 38 touchdowns. And that's a bad year. Now, we understand it's because of the debacle that happened, losing 5 out of 6 games, losing a playoff game as bad as you did. I understand that. But a lot of that is coaching. And a lot of that is defense. See, here's the thing that people used to say, will say for Tom Brady, will say for a Patrick Mahomes, will even say for Dak Prescott. If the defense is not getting him the ball, if the defense, who was historically bad on third down, a lot of people, you just try to sweep that under the rug. You're not getting as many chances if you're the quarterback. So every time you go out there, you're like, yo, my defense is not getting off the field. I gotta try to make these chunk plays. I gotta try to do whatever I can to make these chunk plays. And it just wasn't happening. It wasn't working like that. And he's still a young quarterback. It's another thing what I don't understand. He's still a young quarterback. He's going into year 5. Still a young quarterback, still developing, and he's still at the top of the list of quarterbacks. He is. So to me, I don't understand where the hate, where the nostalgia comes from with just saying that he hasn't proven anything. He hasn't proven anything. He's done the same. He's done more than Lamar Jackson, except for winning MVP. He's been to the Super Bowl. That's what everybody plays for. It's not a lot of quarterbacks that can say that. That's in the NFL right now. It's a handful of them. Josh Allen cannot say that. Dak Prescott cannot say that. Tua cannot say that. It's a lot that can't say that. But it's like we just sweep that under the rug. Oh, he was so bad last year. Come on, stop it. Come on, stop it. You can fool them, but you can't fool us over here as fans. You can't fool Philly Nation. You can't fool Yo That Nation over here. You hear me? You can say all that you want, but we know when palms get sweaty, we seen our quarterback evolve so many times in the Bills game, in the Chiefs game, in the Miami game. The Bills game was probably one of the best games I ever seen from a quarterback. And I'm not even saying that just because it's our quarterback. I'm talking about all the things that he had to go through in the rain. In the rain. And that's another thing. A lot of them games was in the rain. And then not only that, you did that right after beating Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott. You did that right after beating Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott. See, that's a lot of things. So they bring it up. They brought it up before the season last year, during the season last year when he's going through this gauntlet. They kept saying Philly gauntlet, Philly gauntlet. They're going through this gauntlet. They kept saying it. But then he kept beating everybody. He beat Tua. He beat Patrick Mahomes. He beat Dak Prescott. He beat Josh Allen. And now that just goes away. But he hasn't done anything. But y'all said he was going to fail. And since he didn't do anything. Y'all got to pick a struggle. Y'all got to pick a struggle because I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. How y'all feel? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Y'all can hear me, right? I hope I ain't been going on for half an hour. Can't nobody hear me. So to me, man, I got my score prediction. I do want y'all to comment below. Let me know. I got my score prediction. I said it early on my video. On my video today. I got a 28-21 Eagles. I think that we're gonna go out to a commanding lead, like 14-0. Start running the ball, taking some time off the clock. Saquon getting busy doing what he does. You're not gonna stop. Totally shut the Packers down. I mean, if they do, I was just asking about you, bro, on Mike's channel. I'm here, man. I'm here. That's my guy, Mike, man. Shout out to him. I know he live right now. Shout out to my guy, man. So to me, you're going to have to you're going to have to not play keep away, but you got to make sure that you continuously run the ball. You got one of the best running backs in the NFL. So I got it 14-0 around halftime. I think that you can't keep Green Bay down. They're going to score. And I don't think it's going to get close. We're going to score another one. Then they're going to score, and it's going to look closer than what it is because I like this. I like the Green Bay. I like Green Bay Packers. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like they're not going to be in the playoffs. Yo, what's going on? Damn, man. Are y'all in here now, huh? Shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to MM. Yo, what's going on? Shout out to Ivy. How you doing? Yo, what's going on? Yes, it's game day. It is game day. I love when y'all comment because I get the energy from y'all. I need that. Yes, it's game day. Make sure I hit the like button for your boy too. I appreciate it. Yes. So if y'all just tuning in, I was just talking about the hate on Jalen Hurts and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just been crazy. But my score prediction definitely is 28-21. Birds, my standout player. I told you I'm always watching. I thank you, Ivory. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. Damn. My standout player on defense. I ain't gonna lie. It gotta be the big dog. It gotta be the big dog, man. I'm looking to see how this guy look week one. People are scared of him. You got defensive coordinators calling him a freak show, whatever you want to call it, in a good way, and because rightfully so. It got to be JC, man. It got to be Jalen Carter. It got to be Mr. Carter. It got to be Mr. Carter, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think because here's the thing: Green Bay offensive line is okay. They okay. He been having to go against the Maulers. For the last 4 months. He been having to go against Lane Johnson. He been having to go against the big guys. You know what I mean? So to me,
I think he goes off. And I'm not saying he's gonna get crazy sacks. He might get one, but I think he's just gonna be he just gonna be a force in the middle. He's gonna be a force. You're gonna have to, because Josh Jacobs ain't no slouch. He ain't Saquon Barkley, but ain't no slouch. So to me, you definitely gonna have to. I think Carter he gonna shut down the middle, and we all know Big Baby over there. Got Big Baby Jordan Davis over there with him. So shout out to them too. But I gotta go with Jalen Carter for my defensive player. My offensive player to get off, I gotta go with the new guy, man. I gotta go with the new guy. Y'all know I'm a running back. Y'all all know I'm a running back. Y'all know how I feel about running backs. I'm gonna have to go with Saquon, man. I just think you gotta put on the field and make everybody see why you paid him the money that you paid. Make everybody see, especially the Giants. Make them see what they lost. Make the Giants see what they lost. I mean, y'all know I'm a Penn State guy. Y'all know I'm a Penn State guy. So I've been watching and following this guy, his collegiate career and also in the NFL, even though he was with the Ops. I hated when he got drafted there, but I knew that they was going to draft him. I knew they was going to draft him number 4. I knew because that's what the Giants do. That's what the Giants do. And I didn't know that they was going to pay Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley, who is obviously the better talent. You pay the better talent first, or you don't pay the other one at all. But you don't flip flop it. But Eagles doing. I say Eagles. Giants doing dumb giant things. Dumb giant things. It is what it is. But those are my two. Y'all comment below. Let me know what's your score prediction. And also, who you think gonna shine on offense and on defense. All right, so man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not nervous, but I do got some cause to pause about this defense. And I really respect and I really know that Jalen Hurts is in the zone. But to not get any picks until the last practice, it's kind of wild to me. It's kind of wild to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm sitting there and I'm like applauding Jalen Hurts for doing it, but then I'm looking at my defense, it's like really? Like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? It's like if you got one kid that save another kid from, and they both your kids from drunk driving or whatever the case may be, and damn, you happy that you poured him out the car, you saved him, whatever the case may be. But why in the hell are you driving drunk? You know what I mean? It's like a slap in the face, but at the same time, you happy that person, is cool. But at the same time, it's like, yo, no, that shouldn't happen. Jalen Hurts should not be going through training camp with no picks. So I'm looking at the defensive coordinator. I'm looking at the defense like, yo, what are y'all doing? I'm looking at Darius Slay. I'm looking at Cooper DeJean. I'm looking at Quinyon Mitchell. I'm looking at these guys. I'm like, yo, what's up? Because we have been hearing that the defensive line definitely been getting after Jalen Hurts. They definitely was getting after him. They said one practice he was running for his life damn near every single play. And that's what Jalen Carter brings to the table. That's what Jordan Davis brings to the table. You throw in a little bit of Bryce Huff, some Josh Sweat, some Brandon Graham. Just a sprinkle of Brandon Graham. The Salt Bay John. You know how the Salt Bay John. You throw a little sprinkle of Brandon Graham in there. But no picks. I was highly disappointed. And as it took me around like the 4th day when they kept talking about it, kept coming up. And it's like, damn, now he's like 351 attempts with no pick. And I'm just like, hold up. Son ain't right. Y'all remember the big boy? Big boy, I think he's still doing videos or whatever. Hold up. Son ain't right. It ain't right. So to me, I'm saying that to say this. You can't play around with Jordan Love if there's any way that you can get the ball in your hands. Pause, that was crazy. If there's any way that you can pick off the football, you need to do it. Vic Fangio, we need schemes to confuse this young kid. We do. And I get it. It's practice. You don't want to put this on the field, whatever the case may be. But that's where you sharpen it up. That's where you sharpen it up. That's where you try things that in practice. So to me, I'm a little nervous on the defense end, but I don't think that the Green Bay Packers defense has any answer for the Philadelphia Eagles offense. I don't. Somebody is always going to be open. Somebody is always going to win. I just went over it about 10 minutes ago. When you talk about two top five, I'm gonna give AJ Brown top 5, Devontae Smith top 10, but Devontae Smith, he creeping right there. He creeping right there around 7, 8. He creeping right there. So 5 is definitely in reach. WI is reporting that the field is slippery. Hey, Rock, yo, what's going on? What's going on, my guy, man? Where you been? I'm here. You got to put your notification on. Yes, I don't be going live a lot, but the season is here. I will be getting on y'all damn nerves. Y'all already know. Pre-game, I'm gonna make a video at halftime. I'm gonna make a video at I probably don't do live tonight. I got work in the morning early too. I got work in the morning. But hey, Rock, man, you know, I just had a baby girl, man. So I'm just trying to figure everything out. But I'm here today. I'm waiting for this win. Hey, Rock, tell me your score prediction and who you think gonna shine on offense and on defense. Thanks, Rock. Thanks. Yeah. So when you get down to it, man, I don't like it, but I don't think that the Green Bay Packers defense has really an answer for all the weapons. Baby girl, oh my God, congratulations. Welcome to the Bird Gang, little miss. Yeah. Hey, if you go on my community post, I put her on there. She's about 2.5 months now, so you gotta go back like 2.5 months, man. That's that's my little princess, man. She perfect. She really perfect, man. My wife gave me a perfect daughter. She gave me a perfect daughter. But come on, man. Y'all get me emotional. No, it's game time. It's game time. 28-21. Hey, Rock, that's my score prediction. 28-21 Eagles offense. I'm thinking Jahan Dotson and Saquon Barkley. You got to give me a defensive player, man. You gave me 2 offensive players. You know I will. Thank you, Ivory. I gotta get back on schedule. Hold up. Y'all threw me off. All right, so yeah, it's too much firepower. It's just too much firepower. And I'm not saying you're gonna see everything like it's gonna just come into fruition week 1. That's why I'm only saying 28. I think that this team gonna average like 32 points a game. But it's still some kinks that got to be worked out. So that's why I'm only going 28 points. I think Devontae Smith going to go crazy. I think Saquon Barkley is going to go crazy. AJ Brown, we already know what he does. Jahan Dotson, he just going to be seaming up the damn field with all that speed. Another Penn State guy. Huh? How we looking like the Penn State Bulldogs over here. You hear me? But yeah, I am concerned about the defense, especially with the injuries of Devin White and now Isaiah Rodgers. But like I was saying at the beginning of this live, to me, Avonte Maddox needs to play. Avonte Maddox needs to play in the slot. He's been there before. He's seen monsters before, and it's your best option. You can't put Kelee Ringo in there. He's not the guy for the slot. You got Mitchell, IT, Carter, Sack, Huff, Eaton. Yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what Huff do. I am. I want to see the kind of packages that they put in there for Huff, because I want to see how much he plays. Because
over there with the Jets, he didn't play that that amount of snaps. That's why I was kind of curious on why he got paid what he got paid. But still, he still had double-digit sacks. So get your bread. Go get your bread. You know what I mean? But I am curious to see if they're going to have him in run packages. I really am. Is he gonna get better at stopping a run? Not saying that he can't do it, but it's also got to grow. And I'm really, really anxious to see what the hell Nakobe Dean got going on, because like I said earlier in this video, in his live, it has been reports that they saying that Nakobe Dean was beating out Devin White. I don't see that. But if that's the truth, then hey, man, I ain't hating. I get it. I understand it. But I am very, very anxious and curious to see what he brings to the table. Is he going to be able to cover better than he did last year? Is Zach Baun going to be able to cover? Because he's usually kind of a pass rush type of guy. So your best coverer is out, and that's a cause to pause for me. Your best cover at the linebacker position is out. Everybody else really is a go get the quarterback type of guy. So I am curious about how they're going to use Nakobe Dean. Did Nakobe Dean get better at covering? Because you're going to need him. Josh Jacobs is not really a guy that comes out the backfield like that, but they like to pass over there. That's what they do. They like to pass. So they're going to use him in the back, in the coming out of the backfield. And if Nakobe Dean ain't ready, he can be barbecue chicken. Matter of fact, listen. This year, we're going with jerk chicken. He'll be jerk chicken. You hear me? Magwan. He'll be jerk chicken. But that's really all I got for today. Well, not today. That's really all I got for now for this live. Make sure y'all hit the like button, comment below, share this live on y'all way out. Appreciate all of y'all for coming here. Got to get some things going on for the big game. Come on, y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.